Hello, my name is Ethan. I'm a sailor aboard the AJ Meerwald. Now, say you're on a boat with 20 different sails, like these two right here. What in the world would you call them all? Thankfully, the Meerwald only has 3 sails. The largest sail here in the back is our mainsail. The second sail here, forward of the mainsail, is our foresail. And the last one up here in the headrig is called our headsail. It's also known as a jib, which is a name most people call it, including us. Now, each sail is usually named after where it is on the boat and what it's attached to. Our mainsail isn't just named that because it's the largest sail. It is also attached to our main mast, which is the tallest mast. The foresail is attached to the foremast as well. Now let's talk about square sails. We'll start with the lowest and work our way up the mast. If a ship only has one mast and one sail on it, you would call that a mainsail. But once you start adding more masts, calling the lowest sail the main would get confusing. You would then have a foremainsail and a mainsail. Silly, right? Instead, we call the lowest sail a course. This one right here would be the course. Now the next one is called a topsail because it's on top of the mainsail, or course. The next one up here would be the top gallant sail. Silly name, that is what it's called though. On top of that, we have a royal sail and then a sky sail. Sky sails are also often known as a skyscraper. If this ship had one more sail on it, it'd be known as a moonraker. And I have heard rumors of a sun and star sail as well, but to be honest, they were unlikely because any ship that already had a moonraker would be quite massive. There'd be little to no gain on adding even more sails up on top. Now that we've given each sail a name, we add the name of the mast that it's on, and you have the full name of each individual sail. For instance, this sail is the foretopsail, because it's on the foremast, and it is the topsail. The cool thing is, now you know the names of all the yards as well. Each sail is tied to the yard above it, and shares the name with that yard. Ropes pull the bottom of the sails towards another yard, with the exception of the course, which pulls them down to the deck. As an example, back here, we have the mizzen royal yard. It's on the mizzen match, which is attached to the royal sail, which is the fourth up from the bottom. There's one last sail I'd like to mention here, and that is what's called a reefee, sometimes called a party hat. A reefee is a triangular square sail that does not have its own yard on the top. It is only attached by ropes to the mast and the yard below it. Because of this, reefee is almost always stored on or below decks. So in order to set the sail, you have to bring it all the way up to the top of the mast. This was known as a deck set sail. It's also not limited to reefees. I had used a deck set royal before, which was a pain because instead of just hauling up a sail, you had to haul up the whole yard along with them all the way up the mast. This has been Ethan, and thank you for watching.